Electromagnetic. Let's break down the word. You have electro meaning electricity. Electricity is a flow of electric charge. You can't define a word and use it right. Almost everything holds some sort of electricity. Digging deeper down to the nitty-gritty, even beyond molecules, we get to atoms. So not to get all Bill Nye the Science Guy on me, but atoms are made up of protons, neutrons, and, most importantly, at least for this video, electrons. Protons have a positive charge, neutrons have no charge or neutral charge, and electrons have a negative charge. As the name would suggest, electrons do involve electricity. Those electrons that orbit the atom are called valence, with force. The valence electrons can be knocked free and become free electrons. This is how a flow of charge occurs. Hold tight, we are almost there. So remember, opposites attract and like elements repel. This is important because this is how electrons become free. Since the protons are the center of the atom, the electrons orbit them because they hold an opposite charge and are being pulled in, introducing an outside force, or electrostatic force to be on point. You can free the valence electrons with a like charge to repel or an opposite charge to push those electrons from the nucleus and become free. Now that free electron is roaming the streets looking for a new home, another atom to be specific. When it finds that new atom, it will cause an electron to become free, change the charge of the electron, going from positive to negative or negative to positive, and then move to the next atom. Now we have some movement or flowing charge. The flow of electricity needs some direction as well as something to help with the flow. This something is known as a conductor. Typically metal, silver, copper, and gold make good conductors. The electricity that they use is considered current electricity, where there is a constant flow, not static electricity where the charge gathers and remains at rest. Moving on to magnetic, or magnetism, happens as a result of, guess what? Moving electric charges. Very, 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 very small. Microscopic small versions of this are found in your everyday magnet. The moving electric charges create what's called a magnetic field. I'll explain that in another video. Magnets can attract or repel other magnets and change the motion of other charged particles. When you combine electricity and magnetism, you get electromagnetic. When these two forces interact with each other, they can sustain one another and generate an electromagnetic field, which is just an invisible force around the atom. That's it for this video. Please subscribe and follow the Senior Strategist on all my channels for new content. Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, YouTube, DTube, and direct me.